Something about whales coming.
What the hell?
We're back.
And this episode is brought to you by the campaign for Kamala Harris.
Oh boy.
I have
Silver sponsor is Ropex. Get them at any gas station near you. Come more. Come longer.
Come harder.
Tired of off-brand horny goat pills?
Did I? Never mind. Tell you guys after.
Okay.
All right.
DJ, let's get the music playing. What do we got? Abandoned chapel action. All right.
DJ, run that shit.
Oh,
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Dude,
damn, son.
I am now realizing if I lived in a bigger space on my own, I would just have speakers on my computer and not wear a headset. This is so sick.
Nice. All right. We resume in the town of Hergstag after slaughtering a group of small children's ghosts. Wraith spawn.
And a wraith.
And a wraith itself.
So do we want to head back now? Or, yeah, we got to check all the other houses,
Yeah,
right, boys?
you guys got to investigate the town for sure.
I say we head up to Rachel's house now.
We seem to be quick about it because we're running low on time already.
What time is it?
I did start sprinting.
On like 9 something, almost 10 p.m. I think. You guys got there close to 8.
Okay.
There's nothing left from the wraith or the ghost, or is there like
No,
maybe like one of the eyeballs or something?
Can I roll a perception check for basically like this whole stretch up to Rachel's?
for what? Just to see if it's clear, if there's anything you notice?
Yeah, it's clear. If there's anything I notice, anything out of place.
You may. A 16. I mean, the street is starting to get overgrown. It's abandoned. It looks abandoned. There's, old ox carts left in the middle of the road. Empty storefronts. Not, you know what I mean? Like little flea market type storefronts. The rotten corn is like that entire brown patch to the left of you guys. And the area where it's erroneously marked Rachel, it's a church. You can see it's a chapel, basically.
Yeah, I've been to Rachel's. They have good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
A lot better than the sty, that's for sure.
They serve breakfast?
Yeah,
If you stay there long enough.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs is to die for, dude. If you stay there long enough and still have some ones.
I've seen some sunny side up eggs there.
All right, I'm gonna roll for approaching Rachel's.
Guys, where did Valen go?
Thought you guys were following with me.
Meph's just gonna and hold his chest where the little kid touched him. And,
Oh no.
and slowly follow.
Is there anything at the scene of the fight that remains? Any type of remainder of the wraith or anything?
There are none. Not where you were. No ectoplasm, no ash, no eyeballs.
Up here, is this like marsh area?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 15. As you get close, Valen, you see a wood signpost has what looks like the symbol of a butterfly etched into it, kind of flapping in the storm. And you can see maybe 20 or so gravestones surrounding the church in various spots.
Ooh, a cemetery.
Go ahead and roll.
Nice.
Well, I mean, yeah, roll religion. Fuck it. It's DC 10.
And I don't know anything. That was a 3, a 2, and a 2, boys. Just so you know.
We're getting them out of the way early, you know?
Can anyone roll religion?
Sure. Oh yeah, it's the holy symbol of Lady Luck. Desna, baby.
Luck.
Surprised Balin wouldn't know that.
Luck be lady. Yeah, paying attention in school wasn't really his strong suit, you
I
know?
don't think so either.
He liked shocking things and hitting them with a sword. And pursuing ratchets. While drunk.
Yeah. And gambling.
And gambling. Running an illegal poker game in Keonan. How would that's what we need to do. This after the campaign wraps up, it's like a rounders, but it's Valen as a kid.
Oh yeah. Spin-off?
Yeah. Get this man his money.
Do you tell me that, Y-Girl?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a deep look at it. Like, lady, it's on the gravestone, or
No, it's like
that's
a
a sign that's
signpost.
swinging.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the name of the Lady Luck again?
Desna.
Desna.
Lady Luck.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh yeah, definitely.
And I forget who saw her in the prequel. I think Brahmas was one of them. Somebody else did too. The first, Desna. When you guys had the first Erasni dream, when she was like probing your minds or something.
I want to say it was me.
Yeah, because Alifair had like prayed or something, and she like showed up to protect you guys.
Lady Luck.
Yeah. We're gonna have to gamble when we get back to the sty.
What? That's your take.
It's a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign.
Episode 24, intervention. Guys, I lost the Kingfisher order. I just need 100 platinum and I'll get it back. Promise.
Yep.
I don't normally do this, guys, but today is Mal's birthday, so.
Oh,
She's 8 years old today.
The sweetest.
Hey.
look it.
Yeah. I know. It looks like she's 4.
My little UFC homie.
Yeah.
Some good fights.
Yeah,
this
so I'm gonna just kind of poke around, you know?
Okay.
Should I roll another perception? I'm gonna basically walk around the building.
I think your 15 is it's all right for just walking around the exterior. I mean, it's like everything else, fallen victim to rot. The grass is overgrown. It's almost knee high on some of the headstones. The fence has started to like tilt, fall over under the weight of the mildew and the moss. Some of the siding is starting to strip off. I mean, it's not in good shape. Yeah.
No.
That's the perfect explanation. Dilapidated.
All right, I'm gonna head up to the door, and I'm gonna open it.
As you do, there's a small, like a rounded fountain. One of those waist-high stone ones. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like a goblet on a leg. Nominally, it would have holy water in it. You can see that it's starting to turn green with mildew.
Is there still water in it?
It looks pretty gross, but there's some, yeah.
Is there? Can I roll religion to see if it would still be considered holy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's piss.
What is going on with me?
You should drink it.
You heard the man.
No, it's as far as you know,
Water.
it's water. Ooh, mold.
All right, I'm gonna pass on bottling it.
A good thought, though.
Can I just investigate the rest of the inside?
Yeah.
Perception?
What are we looking for exactly?
You want perception roll?
Yeah, go ahead, do perception.
While Valen is poking around and nudging around, I've got like an odd feeling with the graveyard and just the random whereabouts. Can I do detect undead?
Yes.
How does that work? Do I just roll it or?
It's not. It's like a concentration thing, like detect magic. Hang on a sec.
I have it right here. Once per day, standard action, 60 feet. Saving throw, no. Spell resistant, no.
Yeah, you keep it up for 6 minutes. It's just like a 60-foot cone in front of you.
Okay, yeah. Like, so I'll like approach the house and like just very uneasily like activate that.
There's nothing in the church itself or the graveyard. If you look back towards where you guys fought, you can see like hints and traces. It's about it for the first round.
Okay.
It's pretty weak. I don't know if you want to look elsewhere.
No, I'll stay grouped with everyone. You said it stays active, right?
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we can make it longer if we have to. I feel like detect magic should be the same thing.
Go on. I just wanted a little failsafe there.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Balin, you're inside, right?
Yeah, I'm inside.
Okay. Did you roll perception for that too, or no?
Yeah, that's the 24.
All right.
They're not showing up. It's showing up for you?
Yeah. As you step inside, the floorboard like creaks, like, and 3 mice scatter right in front of you.
Oh, what the fuck?
The walls on the inside have like bas-relief frescoes and some hand-painted local art depicting Desna in her form as both the elf woman and the butterfly. Looks vaguely familiar as you see her. Go ahead and roll a will save as you look at the mural.
Reality.
6-0, 6-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It is equally dilapidated inside as it is outside.
Nothing else really to see here.
Not really. It's not a, Never mind on that thought. That would require a successful religion roll.
May I roll?
If you're inside.
Yeah, I casted that detect undead in the vein of like just kind of following Valen behind him. Valen's my boy, dude. Anywhere he goes, I'm going.
All right. Fire away.
I'm standing outside at the door, just like standing guard, kind of.
Go ahead and make a will save too, Helifair.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you get a little better hit. It's definitely the aura inside is still sacred. It's still something you can feel. You know, this is a sacred place. The dilapidation is not corruption. It's not malice. It's just abandonment. Obviously, when the town suffered the tragedy it suffered, when their children were lost, they up and left. So it's not like there's anything sinister in the church itself.
Kind of like when you're in the abandoned mall in Vero and you walk by where the Halo 2 tournaments used to be.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Oddly specific.
Yeah. Zach Trump almost teed off on a kid at one of those. It was fucking hilarious. We almost started like a riot, me, him, and Neil.
Yeah, that happens in Discord like every night.
Yeah. I swear you guys keep bragging on me 10, 11 more times. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. God, I love that movie, dude.
So I'm just after I've investigated what I feel like I've covered all my ground. I just walk out of the building and say, nothing here. I think we should check the other two.
Let's go take a look at Karen's. I feel like hers is going to be...
Well, the path splits
Interesting.
here. We could either go farther away to Martine and then circle back to Karen, or
Let's
let's go to Karen.
She was the one that died after the fact.
Yeah, and that's probably most likely where we would encounter another wraith if we did.
Bring it on.
Meph, are you okay?
Just feel a little under the weather. I'm surprised you don't. Everybody but Promise got lit up and took con damage.
Oh, I always feel like shit. I'm always hungover, so. But I'm also kind of young, so. Once you hit your 150s, I heard an elf, that's like your 30s in human,
Ah. Yeah.
Meph, do you need... Wait, is he inside? Or everyone came out?
Yeah, he's with you guys, like around the front of the church.
Okay. Meph, do you need a heart to eat? Will that make you feel better?
No, well, that's not how that works. Restoration, perhaps. A few days rest, something along those lines. It'll be alright.
Alright, because I heard some mice inside there, and if you need a heart to eat, I can go crush one for you.
I'm afraid I have to kill the subject myself. There's a process. It's not pleasant. Prayer, preparation, etc.
Did you kill the manticore?
I contributed to its death.
Oh.
Crit with his crossbow.
Would I know if
He did kill it. It was
I
a
did,
fun
yeah, he
blow.
did. He did blow its fucking brains out, now that I remember.
would using the Wand of Restoration hurt him in any way?
No. That would solve all of you guys' strength drain issues. And Bromis can freely use it without having to UMD.
Let me play it out, man.
Sorry, god damn.
They don't know that.
I just don't want to see poor Jark just get wasted.
I mean, my UMD is pretty high, but yeah, I got you.
Oh, really?
What if I
'Cause
took a-
you guys wasted like 7 charges last time.
Yeah, we did. We kept passing the wand back and forth. We were Harry Potter in it.
Yeah. Mine is usually pretty good.
I seed the floor.
See, you want to try and use it on him?
Me?
Whoever has the wand.
Can he drink potions?
Do
Everybody
you
heard
not?
it.
Do you not have one?
I do not have one. Up until a recent event, there was no need for me to have one.
Can Brahmas use scrolls?
Yeah.
I'll take the wand out and kind of just like look at our ailing ally and hand Brahmas the wand. If you want to put it in your inventory, Josh, it has 7 charges on it at the moment. Wand of Lesser Restoration.
I'd say as you hand me the wand, I reach out for it. You see like green wisps, like faintly fly around my hand.
Vines
like-
grow out from under your fingernails.
I'm like a little confused by it, but at the same time, I kind of just wave it in the direction of Beth. And I'm assuming that I cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Yeah. You notice that the pock marks in his skin that were sunken and sallow before he ate the heart earlier, and the scars across his neck start to knit over, essentially. Ah, that is much better. Thank you.
Me next, me next, me next.
I look over at Valen. I do the same. Like the same motion I did. Almost like not knowing that I was able to do it. But just trying to recreate the same motion I made previously.
Oh.
You can go ahead and roll 1d4.
After watching both of them, I'll just like.
Okay. Valen is...
Where did you learn that from, Brahmas?
I'm not totally sure. Something happened between the last 10 minutes
Do you
in this game.
know?
Maybe-
Have you seen Pablo since we had that fight?
I see Pablo in my dreams from time to time. And I
It
wake
felt
up.
just like him.
Every time I see him, I wake up and I have a wet stain on my pants.
Jeez Louise.
Okay, who's next?
Talking about like the high priest.
Look at Wide Growl and be like,
Me.
that's not normal. You know that, right? That's...
I thought it happens to everybody.
Does my HP go back too?
Yeah. So you're gonna be at max HP 40.
You want me to change it?
You can, yeah. You're 40 out of 40. And then I forgot to do this too. You either get 1 extra skill point or 1 extra hit point. Your call.
I'm gonna go skill. Or no. Oh, you mean skill point like in terms of like all of these
Acrobatics,
things?
etc.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the hit point.
All right.
So I'll be 41.
41.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the wand on both Wide Growl and Valen, or Wide Growl and Alifair as well.
Before you do it, I hear Meph say that's not normal. I go, honestly, you should see it. That's the least of his troubles. Sometimes his fruit roll-up gets a little melty and just confuses Meph more.
Yeah, it's just even more like, what? That's not. Never mind. You know.
If you're lucky, you'll see it one day.
Go on, Brahmas.
All right, hit me, Brahmas.
All right, same thing. Roll 1d4, each of you.
One.
Mm-hmm. That's all right. You only took. You took 2 points of damage. Okay. Wide growl. Let's see. We'll do you first. Quick.
42.
You should be max 66.
Does anybody need healing?
Josh.
There you go.
Wait, I got 11.
You should have grabbed 2 though.
From
Already have
from
one.
leveling up, yeah.
Okay.
To your max,
Oh.
but also the con damage is restored, so 50,
Ace, I have a
55
question
plus
for
the
you.
11.
Do I have more slots now? Like, can I carry more spells? now that I have-
Check that DM because I'm pretty sure I put it on there too, but only for first level you got 1 more.
God, being rich is so sick, dude.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody
So,
need heal?
Alifair needs another restoration charge.
Me.
So let's see. Same thing,
Because-
1d4 because he only healed 1 out of the 2 points of con damage that he took.
I'm gonna do magic missile. just so you
I
know,
noticed
Chase.
it. I guess I noticed that it didn't really
Okay.
heal him the same way that everybody else, and I'll cast it again.
So
Do I
our
need to
our
roll,
constitutions back to
Yeah, it's back to normal.
Back to
I'm
normal?
gonna change it on your sheet real quick.
okay.
So that's gonna put you at 16. Gone.
Wow, 66 health is crazy.
That's without blood rage too,
I think blood rage adds 12.
plus the temp. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's a lot.
Hacking people.
Be tanky. Do be tanky. All right. Roll it again, Blake. Actually, it doesn't matter if he just touches you,
Yeah.
it goes away too. So yeah, okay. All right. So let's do Alifair. Be at.
There's like lights and shit in here. What? I don't have lighting in my. Ooh, I'm the millionaire with light bulbs. Ooh la la la.
Reminds me.
Look at that dog back there, dude.
That Zozo bear.
I'm just chilling with Sparky.
1. And then you're at 47. Okay. All right. Everybody just back up. White Girl, you used 3 rounds of Blood Rage last episode.
How long am I fatigued for?
2 times the number of rounds, so 6 rounds at 6 seconds. That's nothing. And, 36 seconds. Eternity in combat, not so long. IRL. As you guys are standing outside, kind of shaking it off after getting that con damage restored, one of you will pass by a few of the grave markers, and with your prior perception rolls, will notice the names of the children. All 6 of them are there. They're named and dated to approximately a year ago. The floor is yours.
Pick some wildflowers and I set them on each grave.
Still nothing with the detect undead?
Not where you're standing, no. Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Great.
Indeed. Again, you can still see a faint aura where you guys were at, but prior.
I hit the old perception for this road.
Same thing. It's largely abandoned, other than now you're bracketed by corn and marsh. This is a house, a 2-story house.
Alright, well, I'm going to approach, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to walk around the house.
Okay. It's going to take some time because of the marsh. It's a difficult terrain, so it takes quite a while to sort of tab your way through it, but just a cursory glance around, you know that the upstairs windows are about 15 feet up from the ground, and all of the windows, all of the doors on the exterior appear unmarked and untouched, as well as the front door itself is shut and not blown off its hinges like most of the others around here. In fact, all things considered, this house is in almost remarkable shape compared to most of the other buildings in the village.
Points out to the party members that it's odd.
Who do you think's been keeping up with the place? Should we sneak in?
Yeah, very sneaky. Alifair, why don't you lead?
Okay.
My girl feels Mev's hand on his shoulder. He goes, "Son, you should take those pots and pans off your feet."
I'm actually gonna move her. Is there a back door?
There's
I'm
not.
assuming?
Nope.
No. All right. I'm gonna sit outside the front door and let everyone else go in, because I know I'm just too clumsy.
Yeah, I mean, I'll slightly open the front door, and kind of like peek my head in, show some restraint.
It is surprisingly sturdy and locked from the inside.
Oh, locked, huh?
And
Well.
upstairs in one of the bedrooms, you see again this small aura, similar child shape to what you could see if you look back towards that other hill, but very faded, like a Xerox of a Xerox of a Xerox.
Well, let's open that door, shall we?
Do we still have a rope of climbing if we want to go in through the window?
We have a lockpick kit
I have
with
the
master
rope of
receives
climbing.
tools.
I have the rope of climbing.
Let's see if Alifair can get this open first.
All right.
Would it be disable device?
Yeah.
While they're doing this, is there any like loose pieces of wood around that are still like in halfway good shape?
Yeah, there's like a picket fence outside.
Do I get any bonuses from the masterwork tools, or is that already built into?
It's another +1. I think it's already on your sheet because you have masterwork tools, not just the ones you found on the thief and the bear trap.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a gnat. That's a gnat.
That is a nat 20. It comes undone very quickly.
I want to say I take the tools out of my coat and I kind of like examine the door, and I like put my hand up against the lock and just like, and you just hear all the tumblers like.
Yes.
That is all.
I'm like astonished that opened it. Because I felt like we felt like how hard it was to get that door open.
Well, it's still shut.
It's just
No. Like I know how sturdy that lock was when
Right.
we tried to open it.
Oh, good. You put a shirt on that only shows your nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
like
yeah.
That? Yeah, and then I'll just kind of like look back at the party and give them
There is resistance. It feels almost like it's barred from the inside as well.
Check it for traps.
I motion towards wide growl. Like, yo, come try and open this.
Bring the battering ram up.
Yeah.
I shake my head. No.
I have an idea.
I'll probably just.
Promise?
Light it on fire. What?
I'm gonna cast Summon Nature Ally. And it's gonna be a dolphin. No, I'm just kidding.
Matt's just like ingenious.
I'm gonna cast a Viper.
Ah, nice.
But too.
Oh, what the fuck? I hate snakes.
Can I do the same thing with the Viper that I can do with Rockba?
Get away from me.
No, that's only between you and him.
Okay.
But you can make a handle animal roll to try to get them to do stuff.
I run and jump into Growl's arms. I'm like, I hate snakes.
Oh, yeah, that'll do. It's like simple commands like check for danger or enemy or something. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna command the Viper to. The door's cracked open, so I'm assuming you can fit in, or you can fit underneath the door or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna command the Viper to check for threats past the door.
Its tail, like, very gently behind it. It's upright, you know. As you give the command, it dips its head and slides under the door, vanishing after a few seconds. Everybody go ahead and roll perception.
Fuck.
No, not disappearing, like it goes into the house. Hey. Yeah, you guys all hear a loud thud. Something hitting the hardwood floor. The brief sound of struggle.
He just killed your snake, dude.
Who? He?
Someone.
Them? Guys, give me the word. I'll light this bitch on fire. he'll be able to
Let's
see. The
see. I
flame
think we
from
should
the
just
city.
light it on fire. No, let's use our rope of climbing.
Should I try pushing it open?
You try to make a strength check, sure.
I pull the rope of climbing out and I just whip it like quickly, and it like straightens like a, you know, like when a magician has. And then I start climbing up to the window.
Okay.
The door is still barred.
Okay.
And I just hear Wygroth thud into the door as I'm climbing up.
Following that, you hear a series of uncoordinated bangs. Not loud bangs, but like something bumping the door from the other side, like.
I walk
And
up.
sorry, go on.
Go ahead.
No, you
No,
go.
go ahead. Okay. I walk up to the door, and I like kind of put my hands in a cone. Is anybody in there? Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Come out. We are agents of the crown.
The Viper slides back out from under the door and looks at you frustratingly. But part of his tail remains behind, like underneath the door.
There's something or someone standing on the tail.
I'm climbing up can we get to the window and see if it's open?
It is locked. What would you like to do to open it?
I'd like to try and jimmy it.
All right. Make a Jimmy
Disable
roll.
device.
Yes, sir.
Who's Jimmy?
It's a little tricky. You're like in a storm, smacking against the house on this rope. You're offhand. This is really more of Alifair's thing. You can't bisect the window. It's not, you know. You could always break it.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the window.
Oh.
How do you
Someone
want to?
press
How do you want to
stealth.
do it? You trying to just like punch your way in, or you want to like
I'm trying to do it as
You would-
quietly as possible.
do the SWAT thing where you like climb up some and
I'm trying to do it as,
Swing your whole body weight into it.
I'm trying to do it as quietly as possible. I'm really trying to just break like a corner of it so that I can open the door of the window from the inside.
and reach in. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make. Let's do
Sleight of hand.
an unarmed attack roll. So it's 1d20 plus your strength mod. Plus your BAB, and we'll go from there.
Is that like
Oh,
BXB?
wow.
Like, how many points do you have with LeBron right now?
What'd you say?
So how many points do you have with LeBron right now?
0. I'm responding to fucking clients. I literally like left work early, got my computer, came straight here. I have like 2 appointments tomorrow that I scheduled on top of each other. Some neighbors.
It's also -4 for being untrained and unarmed.
You can text with your Xbox controller?
Well, that's how I'm navigating through my what do they call that fucking thing? Like the hub. I don't have a Windows key on my keyboard because I have a 40% keyboard.
I get
Yeah.
frustrated and I climb up the rope more, and I just kick my way into the window.
All right. I think
Like full body, like jump in.
LAPD.
You know?
Yeah, you ever seen somebody not in a movie try to punch a car window? That's basically what just happened, where you're like oh, fuck, stoved it.
Like, bounce off of it?
Yeah. And he's able to, obviously with his own body weight, break through fully. You crash into a child's bedroom. Everybody else roll perception. Okay, yeah, you guys all hear this explosion of wood and glass upstairs. Make a, what do you think, acrobatics or dex to see if you land cleanly, Jared?
I guess acrobatics, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm jumping through the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, DC 15, I say. Doesn't exactly land gracelessly, but you definitely hear him hit the floorboards.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm assuming that I'm gonna encounter a threat, so I'm gonna burn an arcane point and cast shield.
Okay.
So I'll put that on, and then I'm gonna get my bearings and see where I'm at. So perception.
Yeah, I was mistaken. You're not in Karen's room. You're in the master bedroom. Well, the Karen's room's on the back. 25. Yeah, it is a typical agrarian sort of barber's room. You know, nothing ostentatious. There's nothing, no jewelry, no fanfare. It's just small wardrobe with clothes, a queen size bed, ostensibly for her parents, a hamper, small dresser, things of that nature. It's very dark in there. So it's
I'm not
a
gonna.
rainstorm at night.
Yeah.
You know, with the windows not boarded up and being open and the lightning flashing from the storm, I think low light vision is probably enough for you to be able to see.
I'm going to stealth and try and go downstairs
Okay,
to open the door for them.
go for it.
Does anything happen at the front door after he breaks in?
No?
Snake still has his tail halfway under the door.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's struggling to get out. Like it's straining against something. Okay. There's a single hallway when you walk out of the bedroom, Balin. Towards the rear of the house is another bedroom, small door, and then opposite of that is a staircase. Goes down.
Headed for the staircase.
Not a squeak. As you reach the small foyer area, and it is small, this is obviously not a large house by any means. Go ahead, roll perception again. Nah, with low light you see it. There's a small hare, or a jackrabbit, that is obviously dead and coiled in the snake's tail, and it is trying unsuccessfully to get it out under the door. And there is a crossbar on the inside, you know, like a 2x4 in some hooks holding the door shut.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try and remove the crossbar.
Yeah, it just pulls
Right.
out from the inside.
I pull it out and then I open the door. I say, Brahmas, look what you dumbass snake did.
Look, can you blame him? I'm getting a little hungry.
As the door opens, it's like whoosh, dashes its way out. And it looks extremely satisfied, like it's about to rear back and eat its meal. And it vanishes. As its
Out of
duration
nowhere.
has ended, it just
Out of nowhere, Drapa flies down and grabs
just
the rabbit.
takes a rabbit.
Starts and goes up on top of the house and starts picking it apart.
Nice.
Just wondering, what was the DC check to push the door open?
10.
Just did all that.
Dude, I can't believe how low the Wygrowl strength rolls are.
I know, it's so fucking... Well, its non-rage strength right now is not very high. In a couple of levels, it'll be pretty ridiculous, but... I think it's only at 12 when he's not raging right now.
Say, just so you know, Wygrowl, I hate to do this to you, but that was the flimsiest board I've ever seen. And I point to it.
I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to break it.
What are you gonna do? Break it against your knee?
I'm just gonna try to snap it in half.
All right, send it. 15.
And then I'm gonna grab it out of his hands and I'm gonna attempt to break it.
No way.
And it just immediately
No way.
All I do is this. And just snap it like that. He's like trying to break it over his knee. It's like a piece of like framing.
It's not even like a 2x4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm upset at how perfect those rolls were.
I'm gonna say, guys, I didn't really hear anything or see anything upstairs, and I was pretty quiet, and obviously not quiet when I kicked the fucking window in, because Wygrowl couldn't break the smallest board I've ever seen, but
It was a tough board.
He just loosened it for you, you know?
Is the window that Valen went through where I saw the aura?
No, that's the next one over on the rear side of the house.
Yeah, so I mean, amongst all this, I'll kind of, again, be like, and I'll start stealthily making my way upstairs. Can I roll stealth?
Sure. All right. Proceed.
can that be for the party, or do we all roll it?
Yeah, I'm good with that being for everybody.
All right. So
Yeah,
we're all headed up the stairs.
I'll lead the way and just go to the room. Do I notice anything else about the aura on the other side of the door?
No, it's not only faint, it's fading.
As we go up?
Just looking at it, like almost imagine it's like thermal. Like you can see this child-sized wisp through the wall. But it's faint and getting fainter.
I'll attempt to open the door.
It opens.
And
Roll perception.
a natural 1.
Well, we're obviously right behind him, looking.
Like a flash of lightning as soon as he opens the door. It's like, and he's got that Dampier light sensitivity, so it just hits him hard. Small mirror in the corner of the room reflects it, so he's snowblind for a few moments. Ah, Valen, you see a small child's room. There's a single vanity, again with the mirror on it. Small wardrobe, a single twin-size bed. Something akin to mosquito netting over the top of it. And there is a lone window facing out towards the marsh. This window is... Well, actually, we'll come back to that. Keep the window in mind. The first thing that catches your attention is that the bed is neatly made. This is no longer a child's room. This is a shrine.
Oh, so when the parents, when they died, they shrined up the room. Like parents leave it exactly how they left it. There's a lot of pain and sorrow in this room.
As you have that thought, I'd imagine you're looking out, like towards the window over the marsh. You know, you're a good 15, 16 feet in the air. From the inside, there's a single latch that controls how the window opens or closes. It is currently locked. Makes sense. The other bedroom window is probably the same way. The frame is totally unmarred or unmarked. You saw how difficult it was to climb using a magical tool.
So if the beast were to come through that window, there would have been marks. There would have been... The window probably would have been broken. He's not going to unlatch the window, and the latch would be broken too.
Yeah. It's a fair assessment. Go and roll sense motive as well.
Obviously pointing this out to my party members as well.
Of course. 16. You recall from when you did your patrol outside the house that the back wall where the bedroom is situated is slatted timber. There's not a lot of handholds. You know this yourself from climbing up the other side. But there were also no marks. No scratches, scrapes, handholds, or cleat marks like what you found at the museum.
No force entry. As we say in the biz, you know?
Just go ahead and roll religion.
All of us?
Yeah. I'll give you a +4 as well.
30?
Blake's got it.
Yeah, you hit it too. So Balin, Wide Growl, Alifair, and Meph all kind of hit you guys at once. Given the somewhat harrowing experience you guys all had fighting the Wraith spawn, it actually tracks that Brahmis didn't get this one because he didn't get tagged. These things steal the very life out of you with just a touch. These incorporeal ghosts, as they were. Meph will reason out with you guys as well, like, telltale sign of Wraith death. Cold touch of the grave. You say the young girl was found after the fact. After the beast had fled.
Yeah, 2 days after.
And she passed here in her own bed.
That's what we've been told.
If I had to guess, she encountered at least one of the spawn. Managed to get away, and unfortunately, there was no one here who could save her. No cleric, no priest. The town had been largely abandoned. Now you saw how simple it was to reverse the damage. Terrible shame.
So
Karen-
was the
Karen
Wraith.
had a Constitution debuff.
Yes, mechanically. She's a level 1 common child, has a constitution score of like 4.
I'm looking at Brahmis, like, as he's saying this, and, like, Brahmis looks so confused. And I'm like, you get what he's saying, right?
Yeah, I'm writing it. I'm writing it all down, keeping track.
I look at what he's got written down, and it's like scribbles. It just says girl. It just says girl ghost. And then he starts writing the word pen. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. I'd search the rest of the house.
It is by and large empty. I mean, it's pretty obvious that from the locked windows and doors, the state that it's in, and all of that, that they intended to come back here at some point. Just shut it up to prevent any kind of looting. But
Still paying the mortgage, huh?
yeah, downstairs, you know, it's a kitchen and a small dining area. That's it. Directly beneath the 2 bedrooms. They are largely empty. Everything worth taking was already taken.
Well, I think we've done our due diligence here. We figured out there's definitely a wraith that unfortunately helped Carrion meet her end. So would you guys like to head to the final home of Martine and then hit? Oh, do we do guard? We got to do guard too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's head to Martine and then circle back to guard.
All right.
As you guys step off the porch, Meph is gonna look out in the distance towards the hilltop where you guys had the fight, and sort of slowly start walking in that direction towards the remnants that you can see from where you're at, Alifair. Like, again, those same phantom images off in the distance. Also, I should mention that Meph is lighting up like a goddamn Christmas tree when you with the detect undead, obviously.
Yeah.
Where are you headed to, Meth? The next house is this way.
Yes, He keeps walking in that direction.
I follow him.
Alifair, are you coming with too? You're like shadowing Valen, pretty much.
Yeah, for sure.
You can see.
Well, I'm gonna be like with Matt. I'm gonna be trying to talk him out of it.
You can see he's like following tracks almost. Yeah.
Is he tasting blades of grass right now?
No, this is a little different. This is almost like stooped down, watching something that the rest of you, other than Alifair, can't really see. As there's almost even with Detect Undead on, there's like an almost ethereal wisp, like a Warwick-style blood trail in the air, right? Like a path that he seems to follow.
Do I see the path?
Yeah. No, you can like, now that you see what he's looking at, you can kind of clearly see it about child height, ambling in the direction of this large hill. Out this way. And he will stop and confidently say,
as I'm walking up with him, I'm like, here we go. I see the giant hill. I'm like, thank God we got that restoration, huh, Meth?
oh yeah. No telling me.
I'll start like picking up the pace.
I actually say thank for asthma.
But yeah, I'm gonna become like entranced by the path also and start like making my way down it.
Okay. It's oh no. Comcast, boys.
Oh, Chase dropped.
Repeat that.
Say, as we're walking through the town, I'm sure we're passing like loose pieces of wood, fence posts, whatever might be laying around.
Hmm.
I'm like looking around at the pieces of wood, and I'm trying to find a piece of wood that's like as wide as my head, but like not too big for me to like whittle into something.
Okay. Make a luck roll.
Is that on the sheet, or is that just like a 1d20 or something?
It's 1d100 or 1d20. It's up to you. 11 and up or 10 and down. Your call. Heads or tails.
I'm gonna go 10 and down.
All right. Look at that.
Legendary.
Just sitting there. Like it's calling to you.
I'm looking for. As we're walking, I start whittling it into a shape.
Okay.
I'm a little intrigued. I'm following behind Brahmas and like just kind of looking over, watching what he's doing.
Because of the rain and the mud, steep nature of the hill. I mean, this thing's overlooking the town. It's not a joke. It's pretty hefty. I'd say it probably takes a good like 5 minutes to crest to the top between people kind of slipping and sliding down a few feet. Lack of handholds. There's a figure or something in the center at the top. Right there. Which you guys can see appears to be a scarecrow of some kind.
Scarecrow, what's that? You're popping.
Popping magical pill.
As you guys get close, you can see it's leaning on a scythe. Got a pumpkin face with a pretty wicked looking leer and a sheep's jaw. It's hanging limply from the mouth of the pumpkin. Flaccidly, that's the verb they use in the book. Go ahead and roll perception. Smef is standing over it. There's almost like a mist cloud in the area that you can see as well, Alifair. Rising up, emanating from where the base of the scarecrow is.
Promise is still whittling.
he's very distracted.
I got my head down.
Meph will confidently turn and look at the rest of you and say, somebody died here. And as you guys examine this scarecrow, as you see the scythe, a small pile of rocks nearby, you see a small man-sized cave entrance the next time a bolt of lightning streaks across the sky.
How do you know that, Meph?
He'll look at Alifair and then look back to you and say, "We can sense it, can't we?"
I'll just look at Valen and like nod my head.
This was its lair. Those of you with dark vision can see about a foot down is sort of decrepit wooden ladder that extends downward into the earth.
Who doesn't have dark vision here?
Promise and Valen and Drachma. Or
I don't.
no, it's just Valen and Drachma. Sorry.
I point out the ladder to Valen. And ask it, Valen, there's a ladder over there.
Where?
Over there. Meff's saying this was his lair. Do you
Oh,
want to be the
that's
first one
where
to
he
go in?
says it. Yeah, I do.
Okay, it's scary.
It's scary.
Roll sense motive because you think Wide Girl's afraid he won't fit. That was a joke, obviously.
You afraid you won't fit?
I just kind of look away. I'm like, no.
It's been having a rough night. Bored and this.
Listen, bud, we'll get you back into shape. Like, it's not a big deal.
I'm in shape.
We've all been there. I'm just saying, you were eating a lot at the pigsty. You've been packing it on, and like, I'm just trying to be a friend.
I just figured since we were walking so much, fighting a lot, I'd burn it off.
Well, you gotta do more, and you gotta eat less. You know.
Start counting your calories.
I get like a burst of confidence. I'm gonna walk over to the ladder, try to squeeze on down.
I'm like gleefully, like, joyful and like happy for him, and I hope he fits because I don't want to have to tell my friend.
He does, in fact, fit. Give me 1 sec.
Whew. With that being said,
As he's like fitting, I cast like dancing lights down the hole.
All semblance of stealth just blown out. Well, I can't find a good fantasy cave picture, so it'll have to just be theater of the mind.
Mm.
Okay. Oops. Right. At the base of the ladder, it obviously widens out. Around maybe 25-30 foot radius to the room, right? The rock base that you're standing on acts as a kind of natural shelf or platform that zigzags towards the opposite wall, but to the left is like a small puddle, or it's a few feet lower. Oh, nice, beautiful. To the right, it's a little bit higher. It's like rocky outcroppings. Go ahead, roll perception while you're in there, White Girl.
I'm coming down the ladder as he hits the ground.
Same thing. Very nice. 26. Okay, first thing that catches your eye is the skeletal remains of 4 children.
Ah.
Wide, Wide Growl, you see this, obviously. Balin, you see this, but there's something else on that far wall that catches your attention. Almost like an etching or something. You have to get closer to see it.
I slowly walk up to it.
What's everybody else doing?
I have my head down. I'm whittling.
Are you up? Are you on the hill, or are you inside as well?
I'm standing on top of the hill.
Okay. Meph will slide down behind them.
I'm following Meth.
Okay. Both of us roll perception then too.
Yee!
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you instantly see it too, Alifair. Not just the dead children, but you and Balin both see that one of them is lying in front of that wall, hand outstretched towards it. Obviously, very decomposed. You guys remember from talking with the three sisters that the bodies of the other children, besides Elsa and Carrion, were never found, so it's not like this is a complete shock. But Alifair, you see what Balin sees, almost what the little boy's skeleton is pointing at. On that far wall, beneath, you know, a layer of grime, cave slime, and all of that, is moss or lichen, but it's grown in a really strange pattern. It's 3 spirals that are unconnected, and I will do my best to approximate just on here. Oops. Okay, looks a little bit like that. You guys can see, except it's the moss itself.
Oh boy. Any knowledge I can roll on that?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll history.
Where's the symbol? I can't see it.
You drew it on the map.
On the map,
Oh, okay.
towards the compass on the right.
Oh, gotcha. I had it zoomed in so far I couldn't see it.
Hmm.
Guess I'll also roll as I'm looking at it.
Hmm. Close. Meph will say, I know I've seen this somewhere before. It's not an unholy symbol per se. It's quasi-religious or something. But White Growl, does this look familiar to any of you?
Let me take a look. Oh wait, history?
Yeah. As it does not look... Ooh, actually... We'll do both of those. The history roll, you don't know. You actually don't know where you've seen this before. I gotta see your passives real quick. Hold on.
I get done whittling and I yell down the hole, "Hey, do you guys need me to come down there?
Yes, you should come take a look at this.
What's going on? All right, I'll head down." And I signal to the rock put a sand watch. I head down the hole.
Nice. All right, same thing. Roll perception and then history. They'll point it out if you don't see it. Oh, you do see it right away. 14. Oh, hold on. Hold your horses there, Lawman. You've got a fat little plus 12 to this one. Better put your detective glasses on for the party.
Pull out my glasses.
Indeed.
No frames. Put them on. I'm hiding what I crafted outside the door.
I say, guys, I'm just gonna say it. It's 3 buttholes.
This does look similar
Very
to something
obvious.
I've seen at the pigsty before.
No, Brahmas. You stare at it for a few moments, and something stirs. Something old. 30, almost 40 years back when you were a young, hot shit ranger in your prime. There was a jailbreak of sorts. Rather infamous child murderer from Cortad. A man named Ernst Grunel. And his gang attempted to flee that hideous city and make for the Shudderwood. They were caught by vigilantes not too far from here. From what you remember, this particular symbol was his calling card. Something like a brand that he would etch into the victims before death, pre-mortem.
I remember this from my early days as a ranger. Back in Cortad, we captured this individual. His name was
Ernst Grunel.
Ernest goes to jail. I mean, Ernst.
Toaster
What was it?
Strudel. No, Ernst Grunel. Grunel.
Ernst Grunel. This was his calling card, if you will. These symbols, he would etch them into his victims.
Oh. Hell, I was alive back then. The madman. Didn't they... He's looking at Brahmas as he says this almost excitedly, like animated, like, and the mob that caught him cover him in honey and be stung to death by hornets, tied him to a rock or something.
That's the tale that I heard.
You guys can roll religion for that too. Yes, I read the reports. He was stark raving mad. Something about old stones and dead stars, something like the Eater of Time or some nonsense, I don't remember. 16, 15. Valen's DC 16, but for being an elf, Valen, you got +4. That particular style of execution is one of the hallmarks of Callistria, the elven goddess of revenge, whose sort of spirit animal is the wasp.
Oh, Callistria style, huh, boys?
Mm-hmm. Not a good way to go.
Elven god, you know? She appears to as a wasp. Finally, something I do know.
Indeed. I'll have you guys roll again, too, for what Meph was saying about the other elements.
Religion again?
Yes.
Wow.
Rough.
Oh my god, that was so close to a nat one. Holy
Dude,
shit.
I thought that's what it was. Holy sh... Oh, it's showing Wide Growl's die on the map, that's why.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Yeah. Him...
That's a 19.
Sorry, I got it too.
Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah. Fuck God.
Okay.
Promise?
I'm sorry, I have to pee.
Or did you
so
Oh,
bad.
you got the 10. Okay, sorry, I didn't see the other one. Do you want to wait on the reveal, or...
Nah, go for it.
Okay. Aleph, there's something about what Meph said. You know, he's stark raving mad. He's talking about dead stars rising over old stones. Something that eats time. It's definitely tapestry related. Something that percolates the back of your skull. Something you read somewhere when you were in Rosenport, maybe. It's Lovecraft country out there. I don't know, something... old-time religion, him who eats time, some sort of city, Carcass, Kronos, Carcosa, something like that.
Huh.
Hmm,
Okay. Yes.
indeed. Do you say anything or no?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll relay that information to the party. That doesn't really do anything for me. I'm dumb though, dude.
White Growl, when you hear the word Carcosa, I'm gonna need you to make a will save.
I'm gonna pee right now. Here we go.
Kusa.
You guys ever heard of Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson?
Yes. The back of your neck prickles for a moment. Recognition. And then it's gone. It's like right there. It's on the tip of your tongue. You can almost feel it, and then it's just gone. Like it's snatched out of your brain. Anywho. After a few moments, it's creepy down here, obviously dead children and whatnot. Well, found the bodies at least. That ought to count for something, but what are we going to do with them? I'm sure it would buy considerable goodwill if they were returned to the families or laid to rest, but as another possibility, we could petition the court to speak to them. Although that would be dangerous, maybe. Could turn sentiment against you.
But if the hole to the lair was too small for the beast to get through, Isn't that could be his defense right there?
The DM did not think of that, but yes, you are correct. That is a good one, Whitegrow. Fate point.
Can I speak to them?
As far as I know, I'm the only one here with the ability to speak to the dead, but that magic has a cooldown period. Once cast, subject cannot be affected for up to a week. If we blow our wad here, so to speak, you won't be able to do it where it counts.
It's happened to me before, Meth. Happened to me.
Yes, to be young and full of it. Good times.
So our options here are pretty difficult. If we try
Well-
and bring these, if we try and like find a wagon in this town that's pretty dilapidated and bring these bodies back to the city, it could be seen as some kind of parade of dead bodies of children. On the other hand,
We can put a tarp over him.
Put him in Jimbo. I'm sure he would love
Oh,
I don't.
wait a second, guys.
I don't think there's enough storage space in the back.
Wait a second. How many can we fit in Jimbo?
that. How many children can we fit in this
How
bag?
many dead children can we fit in Jimbo?
Cat GPT, how many dead children can fit in the back of the whole thing?
No. Everything said on here is satire.
Love it.
30. It's 30 cubic feet inside. How many cubic feet is a child?
Face is going to jail.
Oh no, we're all right. Using the rules for the Pathfinder First Edition role-playing game and not real life. Oops. How many children, approximately 8 years old, can fit in a bag of holding 1? Oh my god, it has a formula. 32 cubic feet. Something would have to give, but yes, just about all of them would fit if you took the manticore head out.
The Manicore head sold.
Oh yeah.
We're putting him in Jimbo.
I don't think I'd be able to carry it though. Would I have to give it to Wagrow?
No, the weight doesn't change for you.
Okay, alright, never mind.
Jimbo, I got a snack for you.
Oh, I'm fucking famished. Oh,
You hungry, buddy?
that's grim. Oh,
I
well.
just wanted to make it up to you for the Manicore head and let bygones be bygones. What do you say?
Oh, you know what I say, lad. Bones is bones, eh?
Yeah.
You know what
And I
else
start-
they say.
What's that?
Holes is holes.
Jimbo!
I was created in the pigsty. It's where I return. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You know.
I'll make sure that if you ever get ripped and die or whatever, that you become a tapestry on the wall of the pigsty.
You
What
mean
would
that?
be- I do.
That's the nicest
And-
thing anyone's ever done for me.
And I'm going to make sure big old titties are painted all over you.
Bless you, Palin. Bless you.
All right, now I'm going to put 4 dead children inside of you.
I am ready.
You receive my bounty? And he opens up all the way.
It's just I didn't know it could stretch that far.
Oh god.
Oh man.
I start picking up the bodies of the children
These kids are the
And
perfect size.
and I assume like I have like cloth on me and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm wrapping each body individually and putting in a cloth and then placing it in Jimbo. And I'm saying a prayer with each one, as I don't want to disrupt their final.
Per- Perhaps when you present evidence, you should tell the staff to leave the room for a moment before you share this.
Yeah, I mean it's a murder trial, you know. There's gonna be gruesome evidence.
Yes. Innovative thinking, though. Well done.
Wow, you're a real throat goat, huh?
No, that was Meth.
Jimbo?
That was Meth talking, not Jimbo.
Yeah, I
Oh yeah.
turned away from. I knew I was talking to Jimbo.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I would not drop me right now if I was you.
Well, now that we have 4 dead children, which is kind of depressing, boys.
I do think it's the evidence we need to get the beast off of this specific charge.
I think we should still visit the 2 other homes, though. Or do you think we have enough?
I think
I
the
mean-
proof is in this evidence here. I mean, they can.
The proof is in the child pudding.
It's pretty clear that the beast wasn't involved in these murders. We've seen the home where Karen was
Killed a wraith.
We killed a wraith. The 4 other bodies are in a hole that is too small for the beast to enter.
Plus, I'm guessing it's midnight right now, huh?
You're getting there. You know, it's like it's creeping up on 11:15 or so.
Would
You
we
guys
have?
split
Would we have time to hit the other 2 houses?
Probably not reasonably, because I think it was like several hours journey for you guys to get here, right? 'Cause it's like 18 miles.
I mean, that kind of decides it right there, right?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have enough time anyway. So let's head back, guys.
How exactly are those emblems etched?
They're not.
etched, like in
No,
moss?
no, it's not like cut. It's like the moss grew that way in reaction to whatever was down here.
The schedule.
Yeah.
Meth, do you think that the ghost of this murderer is around here, though?
No, we went and killed him properly. He was sent to the boneyard screaming, I hope. But, I wonder. He's looking at the symbol.
Could be like a cult.
Probably nothing, but... I mean, it's possible for tormented souls to become wraiths upon death. Maybe it was natural, his creation, his rebirth, but given the involvement of the Whispering Way in your affairs and their presence... No, I don't. I'm just spitballing here.
Reincarnation, huh?
Maybe it's not natural. Maybe he was unleashed. I don't know. To bear further
Well, guys.
investigation.
What if this thing's still on the loose and we can kill it?
Didn't Meth just say we killed it?
You did kill it, yes.
Oh, we killed that. Okay.
Yeah. That was the eyeball guy.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
fuck me, you dead, bitch.
That's right,
Um,
motherfucker.
Would there be any reasonable way to collect one of these emblems, since they're grown?
I'm gonna take the time to draw it into my notebook, my journal.
Yeah, I think that'll suffice.
boys,
I
let's
go to
hit the
exit
road.
cave.
Meth. Tomorrow we got to go somewhere else. You gonna meet us there?
Yes, I can.
How are you
All right.
feeling? Do you need to eat a heart?
No, I don't need to eat at all outside of that particular circumstance. Had some whiskey once about 20 years ago, and not only did it not get me drunk, but I had to cut open my intestines for it to come out. It's not pleasant, so...
You know what I'm saying? You know, you feel all right.
No,
You
I'm
only need to heal.
I'm good.
when you eat.
No damage done. The wand was plenty, thank you.
Where do you go at night? You live at the castle and you head all the way back there?
No, I just make camp in a suitable area, and I don't sleep. I just
Damn,
dream.
that's crazy.
That's the second True Detective reference of tonight.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for my crafting roll.
Please, I've been waiting for so long. I want to know what the fuck you are up to.
So I'd say as we're exiting the cave, I'm the first one out of the cave, and like the cave like faces the exit faces like in this direction,
Yeah.
and I'm standing over here looking in this direction. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself, give myself a +1, and go for the craft roll of my life. So I'm like facing the opposite direction of you guys, and it's raining, there's lightning going off every once in a while, and I pull something out of my pocket. It's what I've been crafting this whole time. And I say, guys, I think I've been touched, and I'm still facing the opposite direction.
Did they hurt you?
Touched by what?
As Wiregrouse says, touched by what? I turn around, and I'm wearing like this wooden headband, and it has like this I'm assuming like Pius has like a symbol or something that he's represented by. And in the middle of it's not like a full headband, it's like a half headband that just like fits on, like locks onto my head, and it has Pius's symbol in the center. And I said, touched by Pius himself, and like you see lightning like crackle behind me. And my hands start glowing green, and I look over at Durakba, and I cast Cure Light Wounds.
Hell yeah.
What? I'm just in amazement. Like, I think that he's gonna be the next High Septon.
Pep also says, what? At exactly the same time as Phil.
So is that 7 plus Drakba's con bonus or my con bonus?
7? It's a 2.
Is it a 2 plus 5?
Oh yeah, so 7.
1d8 plus
It's
5.
7 plus Drachma's con bonus if he has one.
So it's 8. So it gives him 39 HP. And you guys like see Drakba like
Do me next.
my powers are limited, but I can feel the power inside of me now.
How'd you do that?
Like I said, I think I've been touched by Pius himself.
I touch him on the shoulder.
Ever since
To
I
see if
held that
anything
wand,
happens.
I can feel something inside me.
Is it Pius?
I'm not sure. I just somehow some way had this feeling, and I felt compelled.
We gotta go visit him.
Felt compelled to create this relic that will now rest on my head.
You guys think he remembers us?
I think he does. I think he's with us right now. I think he's inside.
I look
of
up
me.
in the sky. I look at you.
I think he's inside all
And,
of us.
and I touch both of his shoulders and I said, I think he's inside of all of us, buddy. And that's why I was just like, what the fuck are these weirdos doing?
I think he left something inside of me.
Yeah. Sensing the need to take charge of the deteriorating situation, steps forward and says, "Will you pray with me, all of you?"
Of course. But only if we join hands in a circle.
Exactly. It's like, not just a circle. He wants you guys to like be in a spiral, like a proper
let's
for
get in the
Asmund.
spiral, boys.
Yeah.
If I must.
He'll bow his head gently and kind of encourage you guys to do the same.
I do it like when you're visiting a friend's house and they say grace, and you've like never been to church a day in your life.
I rush over and stand beside Brahmas to hold his hand.
Nice. Is everyone but Alifair's eyes closed?
Yes.
Okay. Looking Alifair dead in the eyes with a shit-eating grin, Mev is gonna go, "Oh, Pharasma, weaver of the tapestry of fate, grant us the wisdom to recognize the threads of destiny that bind us all, and the humility to accept our place within the grand design of the cosmos." And he looks at all of them and just winks at you. "In the lady's name, amen."
As when he says amen, I cast Ghost Sound, and just in everyone's ear they hear it.
Oh.
I like whack my ear like there's a fly or something.
I say no. He's with us, Phelan. He's here with us.
I felt him. I felt him.
Meph will solemnly stand up and let go of your hands. Say, "Very well. Where am I to meet you tomorrow?"
DM, where is that place called?
Our next move after tomorrow's court case is at the Carbile Sanctuary.
Sir? The treatment center? On that note, though, for pacing reasons, we'll, let's just cut it there.
Right.
So it's a little easier. I know we kind of got fucked up today because I had to do Jared's thing.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Nah,
I'm surprised I made it on.
I could have taken a lot less time to do it, but I was just not exactly warmed up.